What's going on, internet? Welcome back to another Is It Worthy review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the X90 Titans by your boy Raycon. Let me tell you something. As a self-proclaimed headphones whore, I absolutely got to take my hat off to the makers over at Raycon. You did your thing. Let's go ahead and jump into the specs real quick. So these are definitely sporting your Bose, not your Bose, but your Bluetooth. I'm sorry, we're going to get in that in a minute. You already see what's on my mind, but these right here, these are sporting your Bluetooth 5.0, battery life, 6 hours of playback time. You come with a charging case that you can either plug up using USB Type-C connector, which I definitely thought was a great big plus because I don't have to take more than one charger out the house with me. But also, the great thing about the carrying case is that it is a wireless carrying case. So you can actually put this on your Qi wireless charger and get you a nice little charge out of that. So for me, since I keep these at the office, I can just set them right there on my my desk on my wireless charger and get those charged up throughout the day. That way I can take them with me. Water resistant up to IPX4 graded, which means nope, you can't go swimming in them, but you can sweat in them and they're not going to crap out on you. So my first take on these, well, first let me tell you about what else it comes with. Definitely going to give big ups to Raycon because check this out. Now, when it comes to giving you a kit to make sure you get your perfect fit, they definitely did not spare. You have got yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different size earbuds that you can actually choose. Those are the ones that it came with. So, no excuse. You should definitely be able to find your fit. My first impressions of them. First, taking them out of the box. These things weigh nothing. They weigh absolutely nothing. I was very, very surprised at that. Just by taking a look at the images, the pictures really did not do them justice. The models that they have wearing them on the Raycon website really don't do them justice. These things look gargantuan when you take a look at them on the Raycon website. The model that they have using them is a female athlete, and you really can't get an idea of what size they are or how they're even going to look on you when you put them on. But I gotta say, I've been wearing these all day. They actually came to me early in the mail today. Came back home from work, picked them up, took them back to the office, put them on the charger real quick, put them in my ears. Connecting them took nothing. Literally, as soon as you take them out of the case, they are in pair mode, looking for whatever it is you got them paired up to. They pop right up on my phone. One thing I will say about these is that when you are pairing these, you want to make sure that they sync up to one another before you pair them. The reason why I say that is because they're going to pop up as left and right. So you want to wait until you just see one Raycon X90 Titan, then go ahead and click that. Your phone will pair up to them. When you first turn them on, it'll say Raycon, which I thought was a really fancy and cheesy step. Shout out to Ray J for that one. Definitely making sure you get that branding out there. Putting them in, this is what they look like. Shout out to my man Flossie Carter. That's where I got the idea to go ahead and take this picture so y'all can see what they look like. Don't mind me. I need a shave and a shape up. So, when it comes to the design on them, really low impact. You put them in, honestly, they're so light, you will forget they are there. As far as noise canceling, yo, these jokers are loud. They are loud as hell. Matter of fact, let me see if I can go ahead and turn these jokers on real quick, play some music out of them just so you can get an idea. These jokers are loud as hell. Plenty of deep, rich bass. At first, when I turned them on, I wasn't quite sure if they was going to be hitting or not. They hitting. Make no mistake about that. They hitting. Let's go ahead and find some music real quick to play. See if we can get a tune out of these things. Let's get something with some nice bass on it. Well, ain't like y'all gonna be able to hear it. But Excuse me for a second. Let me find something. In the stizzy. Drunk pissy. Let's turn it all the way up. So as you can see, yo, you definitely gonna hear these when you got them turned up. These jokers are loud, and that bass is hitting. So what can I say about these so far? First and foremost, these tips that they come with, I've definitely felt flimsier. These absolutely, if you are a sauna person, or if you live in an area where there is a dry climate and temperatures exceeding 100 degrees, don't leave these anywhere where it's going to get super duper hot. Number one, they are extremely lightweight, which means that whatever components that they have inside of here, they're probably going to be really, really sensitive to extreme heat. But mainly when it comes to these silicone ear tips, these are really, really, really thin ear tips. Really, really thin ear tips. So one thing that I know from the past, when I bought a lot of headphones, especially cheap headphones, and when it comes to really thin silica ear tips like this, they're very sensitive to high heat. So with that being said, the more you expose these to high heat and moisture, the flimsier they get, and they'll get to the point where they will end up ripping on you. Now, these other tips that I see up in here, these are a little bit thicker. These over here actually feel a little bit more on the thick side. These black ones though, nah, extremely thin. I'll probably end up switching over to these. Slippage. When I was wearing these around the office, for some reason, it was a little warmer than normal in Charlotte today. And wearing them around the office, I noticed that if you do not pick a size big enough or girthy enough for your ear, moisture forming inside of your ear, because I'm a sweater, so moisture forming inside of your ear, I noticed that these did jiggle just a little bit, and actually they did actually end up slipping out. I had a lot of moisture inside of my ear, and they did actually slip out while I was just standing still. So that already tells me that, you know, when I do go ahead and use these to hit the treadmill, get some cardio in, doing some jumping up and down with some jump rope, stuff like that, I'm probably gonna have to make sure that I got my skull cap on if I'm using these particular ear tips, or if I switch over to the bigger ones. That way it's a little more girthy and get a better fit. That'll probably keep them from slipping out. But like I said, these are so lightweight, and trust me, I'm coming from the Bose Sport Sound Free, and these are so much lighter than those Bose are. Connectivity, like I said, fired right up, straight out of the charging pack. Looks to sync up with whatever it is you have it synced with. No problems with that. I did notice towards the end of the day, and this may be because they might be dying a little bit, that when it came to the right earphones specifically, I noticed that it was cutting out on me. So not quite sure what that was all about. And it wasn't like cutting out like bad. It was just kind of like getting a little choppy, but then it would connect right back, and I mean perfectly clear. I did my first phone call on it not too long ago. Party I was talking to could hear me just fine. I could hear them just fine. It's a little bit different getting used to blasting your music in your ear versus talking to somebody on the phone, because it's almost like the speakers themselves, the headphones themselves kind of adjusted to what it was I was doing. So on the phone call, I'm picking up the voice, but I'm also picking up a lot of her background noise. So that could have just been the microphone on her phone. But when I'm listening to my music, highs, lows, mids, good bass, I hope that with whatever the next version that Raycon comes out with, I hope that they do a app for these. That way you can adjust the bass, the treble, really pick between your highs, your lows, or even possibly change the sound to theater, or to pick up vocal, or to pick up more instrument, just to kind of give yourself a different experience depending on what it is that you're listening to. Because me, I watch a lot of movies on my phone, I stream a lot, and I game on my phone as well. So being able to adjust the sound according to what it is that I'm doing on my phone would really enhance the experience when it comes to using these. But I primarily purchased these because I want to work out in them. So, of course, it's New Year 2019. Shout out to anybody with a New Year's resolution. Mine is definitely to take care of myself, put myself first. And since I switched over to the iPhone from the Note 8, which is actually what I'm currently recording on right now, I went ahead and decided to go back to Team iPhone. I was missing home, so switched back. I needed to get myself a wireless set of headphones because, unfortunately, the new iPhone does not come with a dongle, so I can't plug headphones into it. So fuck you, Steve Jobs, for that one, or Tim Cook, or whoever the hell it is. But anyway, just wrapping this up since it's getting a little lengthy, I'm definitely calling these worthy. Like I said, I had the Bose Sports Sound Free. I actually ended up taking them back because, number one, I paid like $200 for those. And when it comes to my threshold for headphones, $150 is usually my threshold. I paid $119 for these. Little bit more on your pricey side. I mean, especially if you're a budget shopper when it comes to your headphones. But for me, because I go hard on my headphones, I have gone through 3 pairs of Beats. I've gone through a few pairs of Jaybirds. I've lost a pair of the Sports Sounds from Bose. I took back the Sports Sound Frees. Like I said, I'm a headphone whore. I will pay good money for great headphones. So, you know, spare me anybody out there saying, oh man, you know, you haven't tried these, you haven't tried these. I know what I like. I know what I'm looking for when I'm wanting to get some great sound, great feedback. I really like to just, I love living in my music, I guess I want to say. Like, I love feeling my music when I'm playing it, when I'm listening to it. And these right here, they give me exactly what I need. So check it out. The Sport Frees are, well, there's my address. Don't come see me. But well, actually, I paid $102 for these. Forgot there was a discount code that I used, KAC15, which actually took $17.99 off, and they ended up coming out to $102. So, I gotta say, man, for the money, I'm actually happy with them. This is my first official pair after I took back the Bose. This is my first official pair of truly wireless earbuds. And so far, as of day one, I have to say I got exactly what it is that I paid for. A great pair of wireless, noise-canceling, wireless charging headphones that truly have a perfect fit. So I'm going to mess around with them, play with the ear tips, see if I can find something that's going to be a great fit. That way, once I get the sweat going, I'll be able to not have to worry about them sliding out, especially while I'm running on a treadmill or while I'm lifting on a bench and laying my head back. And I'll probably come back in a couple of weeks and give you guys my final take on them after I put them through the paces. If you got any questions, feel free to holler at me. This video was a little long, but I just wanted to kind of touch on them and share my thoughts, especially since I haven't seen many reviews out there yet for the X90 Titans. I know my man Flossie Carter, he's going to be doing a review video on them soon. I know he picked himself up a pair, so make sure that you get on over to Flossie Carter's and check out his review. Shout out to White Shoes. And like I said, continue to come back. I'm just going to be reviewing some average, everyday shit that a consumer like myself, who, you know, isn't a big techie, but likes to make sure that he's got what he needs for when he needs it. I'll be here to give you my honest opinion on what I think. So this is just your average, everyday Joe letting you know that the X90 Titans from Raycon, they are official. Go ahead and copy a pair. Giving it my official stamp of approval. They are worthy.